Oh, Dad! He's probably run away, and someone'll be going crazy looking for him. Dad's looking serious now, properly worried. See if you can catch him. We can use my scarf as a lead. Can't we take him home? I stare at Dad, wanting him to say yes more than anything. Please, Dad, please. I'm sorry, you know we can't do that. But he's lost, or maybe he's been abandoned. I look back round, expecting to see the dog sitting there, waiting for our stick game to start up again. But he's not there. And when I scan the whole beach, I spot a blur of brown in the far distance, growing smaller and smaller until he runs round the headland and is gone.
Chapter 1. 2 years earlier. Suzy. The island had come clearly into view, illuminated by a shaft of silvery light. We stared, transfixed, from the deck of the ferry. "So, what d'you think?" Paul asked. "It's incredible," I murmured. "It's like one of those old religious paintings, like a Michelangelo or something. All it needs are some floating cherubs and a scattering of naked, muscular gods." "Pervert." He laughed and squeezed my hand. I glanced at his handsome profile. Long, strong nose, full lips, messy, wavy light brown hair being buffeted by the wind. "I'm so excited, Paul," I added. "Look at those mountains and those little white cottages dotted along the shore. And I think that's the whiskey distillery over there." He pointed towards the end of the town. "Really? It's tiny." I gazed at the purplish hills that scooped down towards the greener, lower pastures. A little way along from the town, the only sizable settlement on the island, lay a wide crescent of beach. It looked deserted. There would be no resort-style entertainment here, no shops crammed with souvenir key rings and novelty booze that never seems quite so enticing once you cart it home. My heart soared with anticipation of a whole week together, separated from the rest of the world. My mother had been astounded when she'd first heard about our trip. "Belinda said you're off to some island," she'd barked down the phone. So she and my sister had been gossiping about Paul and me. Although I didn't know where my hackles were exactly, I was sure they were raised. "Yes, we just thought it'd make a nice change," I explained. "A Scottish island?" she gasped. "That's right, Mum. It's in the Hebrides." "The Hebrides? How on earth will you get there?" "We'll drive up to Oban on the west coast and take the ferry from there. It looks amazing," I added, to stir her up even further. Mum paused, obviously figuring out how to fish for more information in a non-blatant way. "Isn't that a bit different for you two?" The D word, a favourite of Mum's, as in, "Oh, is that a new jacket, Suzy? It's different," i.e., if you're happy to go out in public wearing such a hideous article, then who am I to stop you? "We've been up to the islands plenty of times," I reminded her. "Since Paul's dad bought that hotel. You know we love it up there." "Yes, but that was in proper Scotland, wasn't it?" You'd have thought we were talking the Arctic Circle. But then my parents had spent their whole lives living within a few miles of York, where Paul and I also lived, and rarely ventured out of Yorkshire. It was on the mainland, yes," I replied, "but the islands are proper Scotland too, Mum." "That was in a town, though, with things to do." "Like we were a couple of kids." "And obviously," she added,